Happy Friday, besties. Woo, TGIFF. Woo. Ow, we made it another week. Gosh, summertime sadness.
Summertime happiness. Yay.
Ooh.
Summertime. You know what? I had a bestie send to our HR Besties pod inbox asking if we'll have a happy hour this week because she needs to make sure she sets her workout schedule around our podcast.
Fresh.
I just thought that was funny.
Fresh. Well, if
I said, of course.
she's listening,
Yes.
go girl.
You got
Come on,
this,
you got
Tim.
this workout. Come on, push it.
My husband, Mr. Manager Method, aka Dan, when he does like push-ups, if they're like in a workout class and they say 25, he'll always do 26 or 27. He's like, I always do a little more than expected.
Overachiever.
But I
Okay,
like that.
overachiever.
But so I try to bring that in. And so like if they do a countdown and they're like, okay, 1, mentally, I want to stop at like 3 or 4. When they're saying 3 or 4, I'm like dying to get through those next few seconds. But so I'll try to push myself 5 more seconds.
And that's where the results come. That extra stuff.
See, like I stop 5 seconds early.
You know, it's a journey. It's always a journey. It's always a journey. But you know, that's why there's stretch pants I'm thankful for, because I don't always meet my goal. But
Right.
I say that I always say that they don't call them stretch pants for nothing. And I appreciate that.
Oh, but man, that motivation, that's what I need. I need to bottle some of that up, you know. I wanted to share with you all I had a dream again last night. I'm always dreaming. I've got colorful dreams, intense dreams. I mean, it's wild, right? But here's what's so crazy. Like sometimes we get into negative self-talk. We're all guilty of that.
Mm-hmm.
Where we're just like, God, you're a dumb bitch. You know, like that's what you're thinking. Like, how could you do that? Oh, you're so stupid.
At least once a day for me.
I know, at least, right? And it's terrible. Oh gosh, you know. And it's not good. It's not a good self-care thing. But in my dream last night, it was a hot dream. It was
like a
like a
naughty.
spicy.
It was. It
Oh,
was
a naughty
spicy.
dream.
It was. It was. So I won't get into that because it's not that type of podcast.
that's go search for our Patreon content.
Exactly. Yeah. Go to my
exist.
OnlyFans.
I know,
Go to my
sorry.
OnlyFans if you want to pay for this extra content. But I was with somebody and he was rounding second.
Okay.
Right. So bases.
It's been a minute since I've thought in terms of bases, but you're reinvigorating things, Leigh.
Exactly.
I don't even know what second is.
I don't know either, but I'm just saying, you know, things were getting hot and heavy.
I'm going to Google it.
Okay. We were like making out in a mall or something. I don't know. You know how dreams are, you know, we had to just catch a bed in public. I don't know. It was weird. But of course he had an accent, just saying. And I don't know this person. It was just like random person, you know, that my mind's
Was it J. Thomas Henry?
No, Thomas J.
Henry, right?
No,
Okay,
but hey,
okay.
holler, you know what I'm saying? But I could use more friends like that.
I now know what second base is.
Oh, really? Okay. What did it say?
Okay.
I'm just curious.
Touching above the waist, including petting, feeling, fondling.
Okay, yes, it was.
Above the waist.
Okay.
Like tickling your belly button.
That's exactly
Is that what he was doing?
right. Belly button shot. Yeah. So, okay. So I was on base with that. Yeah. It was that.
Consistent.
So we're like we're doing second base stuff. And maybe this is TMI now, but I'm too deep into the story. I have to share it.
Yeah, you have to finish it.
But, you know, he kind of was fondling and he says, oh, I am not kidding. This is legit what happened. I'm not making this up. He literally says, I thought they'd be fuller. In my own dream, I was negative.
What a savage, critical.
Because it wasn't him that said that. It was me.
Me, yeah.
It was your brain, right? He was not a real person.
I was digging on myself.
Wow.
Your self-conscious really said, fuck you.
Oh my God.
That's next level negative self-talk. That it's coming out in my dreams, you know? And I'm not even fixated on that, like at all, I promise. Like that's not something like every day I'm like, oh, these dang boobs.
Wow.
Like I'm not. So it's like, where did that come from? I thought they'd be fuller. And that's savage as hell when you're making out with somebody.
Dang. I'm curious, anyone listening, if you've had like that critical self-talk. Someone probably, I have had it about like, I didn't do open enrollment right. You like in your dream. You probably will actually, Jamie, since you're been the thick of it. Damn, Leigh.
I know. So negative self-talk, I don't know. Take it from me. Like, just flesh that shit out as much as you can.
Yeah.
Gosh, don't get so bad where the fake people you're making out with in your dreams are insulting your body. My gosh,
I'm surprised Jamie didn't show up in your dream, like
I know, and start punching him
right at your ear and be like, no, she's got big.
They're beautiful boobs.
We love her.
We
boobs.
love bloody fold, you asshole.
How dare you,
I'd be finding him online where he works, doing all the back.
Oh, exactly.
Here I am. I'm down at the computer store in the mall.
Oh,
he was a student, I think.
A student
Like
of
a
yours?
university student.
Like Mary Kay Letourneau?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
not a minor.
No. I think I was a student too.
Okay. Well, speaking of your dream, I went to dinner with my husband the other night and I was like, I'm going to do a little test. And I said, I probably did say J. Thomas Henry. So I should have said Thomas J. Henry. And he was like, what? What are you talking about? And I said, you haven't been listening to the podcast recently. And normally he listens to every episode, but he's been busy. And so totally, it was a test. You either fail or, and I said, and we've brought his name up like 3. I said, you have not been listening to our Friday happy hour episodes. So hopefully he'll listen now and appear at my office and say, I was listening. So this is also a secret Easter egg.
This is the ultimate test right here.
Yeah. Sure is.
The ultimate test right here. This right here. Dan, you better, ooh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Putting it all out there in public.
Someone's going to send it to him, right?
Well, don't do that. Make him find out. Don't let him.
Don't ruin it. Yeah.
Let him prove his love.
We're testing the hypothesis.
That's right. What's that? What we talked about love languages. We're bringing it all together. Listening to the podcast is clearly the love language that I have.
Good.
I mean, I was hurt.
See, I thought you were going to say something about second base with that when you were leading in.
Third base?
No.
Oh, damn.
Oh my God. I was about to say fourth base, y'all. That's not even a thing.
Oh, damn. That's home.
Yeah, that's home. God bless.
This summer, it is time to set your kid at heart free with Pear's new Mickey and Friends collection. That's right. Don't you want some Mickey and Friends sunnies? I know I do. Oh, gosh. From playful patterns to subtle nods, it features iconic characters like Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, and more. Explore the new Mickey and Friends collections from Pear Eyewear. Find your style and get 15% off your first pair by using code HRBesties at paireyewear.com. Now, I love my Pear sun tops. Love having my sunglasses with me at all times. They're so budget friendly and just so comfortable without compromising style or quality. Celebrate friendship and adventure this summer with Pear Eyewear. Go to paireyewear.com and use code HRBesties for 15% off your first pair and mention that HR Besties sent you in your post-checkout survey to support us. That's PAIR eyewear.com, code HRBesties.
Did y'all watch the All-Star game?
No, I did not, but I did see that national anthem.
From center stage.
Oh,
yes, absolutely.
I do actually kind of hate, though, that she came out with the statement that she was drunk and now she's checking into rehab. But I even hate that she had to do that,
Like, just let people suck or what?
Well, we all have choices. And I think otherwise it was going to be like an endless roast of it. And so it is.
Oh, yeah. She was never going to hear the end of it. Yeah.
I do hope that she gets that help. And I hate that that's what took it to get there. But I have to imagine that her people, I assume she has people, were like, all right.
Oh, yeah. They probably told her that you have to. Yeah.
Because in the absence of information,
people
make stuff up,
Mm-hmm.
But did you hear how Fergie was trending.
That was the never
forget. You know?
Yeah. They said,
Bless her.
Fergie got replaced for the worst national anthem.
Oh my God. That was, boy. Wow. That was.
Yowza.
I like her.
I do too.
Does she make any new music? Any music
too.
anytime soon?
I do too.
I mean, I can.
Oh man, that was college.
I still like MILF Money is still like my anthem.
I know. Like, I liked her and Josh Duhamel, and sometimes I have to remember they haven't been together in years.
God, he's hot.
And I don't know them
personally.
But I, too, in my heart, I really thought that was a good, back from the Kids Incorporated days and all that. I've been a fan of Ferg.
She's the one who pissed her pants on stage, right?
Yes.
I did think about that as well. I wasn't going to say
she's given her all. She was giving her all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
We all have our journeys.
She needed a shiwi.
It's probably on her Wikipedia page. I wonder if that is on her Wikipedia page, and I hope not. I'm going to take that off if it is.
See, things aren't so bad, people. Things aren't so bad. You didn't fuck up a national anthem like that, I'm sure.
On
you
national
didn't piss
television.
Your pants on stage and it's still living with you 15 years later.
Yeah.
It's going to be okay, whatever you're going through.
She said it was sweat.
No.
I don't. If
I remember correctly. Oh, no. Not where it was. Swamp ass, yes.
That's different. Boob sweat. Like, you know what sweat looks like?
Yeah.
But I'm looking to see now, I'm literally looking as we talk about this at happy hour again, if that is a separate entry in her Wikipedia page. I hope not.
Y'all ever piss yourselves as an adult?
Not as an adult.
I've shit my pants on accident before. That was a bitch.
Shit crappens.
Yeah.
Was the salsa too spicy?
The coffee just got me real quick. I trusted a fart I shouldn't. We've all been there. You know what I'm saying? I'm a trusting person. That's my problem. Of course, I was wearing a white skirt.
Oh, no.
I was just at home. It was a running skirt. It was a Lulu running skirt, my attire. That was no big deal.
Okay, well, that's good.
I was in like a full diaper.
Yeah.
I mean, Anyway, we're waiting for Ashley to look something up.
Bestie Fergie has good besties around her because that whole incident, the pee or sweat, whatever, does not even show up on her Wikipedia page.
It might now.
Oh, thank goodness. What about the anthem?
I forgot.
Ashley's going to make an edit to that page.
So someone took that out, but when I look at the links, there is a link to an article that says Fergie speaks out about controversial national anthem performance. I honestly tried my best.
There you go.
That is your best. So your best is going to be different on different days.
That's the lesson here.
That is the lesson. Happy hour.
And look, she's still with us, right? She survived that. You can survive whatever you're going through, right?
Yeah, Stacy, Ann.
Do y'all remember the group she was in, Wild Orchid?
I saw that on Wikipedia. I do not.
You don't?
I don't remember. Days.
Yes.
Yeah, and then Black
Eyed Peas fan. But you know what those are? These what we've talked about? These are real people things. Unlike AI.
I love the segue.
Good segue.
Thank you. Damn, anyone want to clue into what happened this past week in the world of AI?
Well, there's been a lot of drama in HR. I'll tell you what, so if you're in HR, you're probably exhausted from it. If you're not, the function of HR has a lot of hot goss and drama too. But last week, Lattice, what does Lattice do exactly? Like in an elevator speech, what is it? HR, software, technology, information systems company, right? Just high level.
Yeah, like a people platform.
People management system. Yeah, people platform.
I've done work for Lattice. They did a report on people strategy. I really loved this report. I did a thing. I still love that report. Good. What happened over this past week? I may have had
hashtag
I may have had a different opinion. My eyes bugged a little bit when I saw this.
Yes.
So Leigh, continue.
Yeah. Well, what happened was the CEO came out and she announced that they were going to start putting their AI employees into the people management system. They were basically assigning robots employee numbers, treating AI accounts, profiles, whatever you want to call them, I just say robots for fun, like Minority Report or something. But they're going to give them and assign them employee numbers, humanizing AI. And HR professionals were all over my LinkedIn, like WTFing. And we were too, right? In our chat, our group chat, text, whatever.
I'm like, what is it going to be? Robot number 1? Like robot number 2?
Oh, literally.
Like, what are you going to stick in there? They don't have a background report, background
But it's
check.
like, we can't even do people management, right? And now what? We're going to start treating robots better? What the hell? Like it was just a lot of reactions, right? What did you all see?
I read the post a few times and really was like, wait, what? I don't understand. Because it was like, we're going to have, so they're like AI employees or digital workers.
Exactly.
I'm going to say AI employees because when I think
digital workers, there you go. To give them the respect that they deserve. What the fuck?
I know, right? I'm like, when people getting laid off are like, but
digital workers.
Okay, but it's like we'll have them on board, assign goals, performance metrics, even an accountable manager. And I was just thinking to myself of like,
the fuck?
When we say AI is not taking your jobs, but if I'm a manager, I'm like, are you giving them names? Then what names? I guarantee you there's a big HR discussion about what names are we going to have these?
Roboto.
Are these going to be like, what are we going to name
Roboto
these people?
3000.
But like we're having, what do you have, a one-on-one with like with a
Oh, I have to do performance management on a robot now?
With Mr. Roboto.
Right. People already hate performance reviews enough.
What if Mr. Roboto starts sexually harassing Dom Arigato? What happens?
My
then?
God.
And in fairness, her post is like, I know this is going to have questions. We don't have all the answers. We want to help customers find them. We want to bring everyone along. Well, also this one got really lit up on our favorite Reddit page, LinkedIn Lunatics. People had a lot of feedback about this one. And I think since they've they walked it back a little bit in their announcement. Yeah, they announced it and said, we will continue to work with our customers on the responsible use of AI, but will not further pursue digital workers in the product.
Digital workers.
So that was a kind of,
And here, I pulled it up. Here's how the CEO, Sarah Franklin of Lattice, starts the announcement. Today, Lattice made history. Yeah, you did. We became the first company to give digital workers official employee records in Lattice. As real employee, human records are all incomplete and shit and like all, wait, what?
Yeah, like, huh?
Now you're going to get the robots in there?
Now, do they have to complete an I-9 within 3 business days? Like,
what?
I have questions. Yeah.
They have like in the employee record on their page, they have a full screenshot of it. And one was like legal name, which makes me chuckle for a robot, preferred full name,
pronouns,
and pronouns. And they have like,
oh my God.
And you can, that is like the road to hell is going to be paved with human managers picking names for robots. I can tell you this.
Do you have any dietary restrictions?
Mm-hmm. Big Tits McGee. Big Tits McGee's in there.
Like, do me decimal.
Can you imagine? Yeah. Look no further. We all have dream jobs, I'm sure. My dream job is to be the person at the license plate, at the state license plate agency that gets all the requests for the license plates and gets to pick the ones you have and the ones that go through. And then you got to have I got to have people like Gen Z or like 11-year-olds that can tell me the funny things I'm not getting about these requests.
Oh, exactly.
But like, I can tell you, if people try to submit that stuff for license plates, the type of things managers are going to be picking for their new robot direct reports.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my word.
So I remember when I first got access to the internet unfiltered, I was in AOL chat rooms, probably talking to men twice my age, which is pretty cringy and gross to think about. And I didn't grow up with the internet the way the kids have it today. I can only imagine what it's like for them. Who knows what they're seeing on social media, what music or videos they're looking up. It's unnerving to think of everything they can do with their phone now, which is why I want to tell you about this lifesaver for both parents and children, Gab. Gab is the leader in safe smartphones and watches for kids, teens, and tweens. With no social media apps and no internet browser, Gab does provide GPS tracking. Gab devices are built from the ground up specifically for kids and teens and a way to keep your kids safely connected. And Gab phones and watches are still the tech that kids actually want. There's unlimited talk and text, a clean music streaming app, and over 100 third-party apps that can be installed at parents' discretion. Other safe device options are parental controls, which let you already be able to access through the app. But Gab phones and watches are built with smart filtration that proactively blocks harmful content before it ever even reaches your child. I love that I can let my son, Johnny, he's about to turn 7. He got the Gab watch. I can let him play outdoor and I don't have to like keep tabs on him. I don't have to be the usual helicopter mom that I usually am because of that GPS tracking. Also, I still want to protect him from the dangers of like a regular smartphone. So Gab is able to provide that for me. I love that as a parent, I can keep up with the context in his phone and I can add photos since he's still a new reader. It's easy for him to find who he wants to chat with the photos that I've uploaded of family. That's why I really think Gab is a game changer, and I really honestly cannot recommend them enough, and you need to give them a try. This is the absolute best time to check them out because right now, Gab is offering $25 off any device to new customers with no contract required. That's $25 off any Gab smartphone or smartwatch. Just go to gab.com/HRBesties. That's where you'll get the best deal. That's GAB.com/HRBesties. Gab.com/HRBesties. I feel like I've done this. Well, maybe not AI, but when you're testing a new HRS system, you give
like
test
dummy
names,
accounts or whatever.
like funny,
yeah.
And I always do like funny ones. Like I had Megan Thee Stallion before. I've had Biggie Smalls. I've had Michael Scott.
That's
like
funny.
I always do like really like funny names. And then if I get to upload
clean.
a picture, it's on. So,
Oh my gosh.
I'd be creative with it if I hadn't.
Well, I think a lot of people would describe creative to be the things that lawyer me would call as problematic. And
exactly.
The
creative things are future lawsuits.
Exactly. Don't make more work.
Yeah, so maybe don't name it Mr. Roboto.
I mean, anyway, it was.
What would you name your digital worker?
I mean, probably Ashley. Test Ashley.
Oh my
AI.
God. Ashley number 2.
Junior.
Ashley number 2.
Ashley Junior.
Ashley. Rosie. Probably Rosie. I'd name it after my dog. I would do Rosie and have a picture of Rosie 100%. And that would be my favorite on the team.
That is cute.
What about you, Leigh?
I don't know. I mean, my mind went to Big Tits McGee. I don't know why. I guess because I'm not as full as I used to be. But I mean, yeah. I was just thinking about my librarian back in the day in college. If you know, you know. But I don't know. I mean, is this where we're headed?
It was until it wasn't. Until
God, someone already put a toe in.
Yeah, I was like,
I feel like we just really got pushed, right? Because that really started the conversation last week.
Yes,
right. I mean, on humanity and. Is this inhumane, right? I mean, because we can't even get dignity and respect for humans right in the workplace, right? So then to introduce this whole complex AI digital worker thing, oh my gosh,
Yeah, I think that was probably jumping a few steps ahead. Again, everybody's trying to figure it out, and we will have successes and not successes, and so everybody's human. And so, I give some kudos to the CEO of Lattice for putting the idea out there. That I'm sure her team was probably like, we're going to get some mixed reactions to this. But I saw like one of the comments someone wrote, I think this is weird. And that got a lot of love. And so, but again, kudos as well on the quick pivot away of saying like, we're going to go ahead and not pursue digital workers at this time. Okay, probably. I think that was a very, very quick turnaround on that decision.
Man, they took messy action, didn't they? I mean, and that, oh boy, that was a little too messy.
A little too messy. So, one step at a time.
Oh man. But yeah, we're going to see more of this, aren't we? I mean, it's a hot conversation here in the workplace.
Yep.
Huge.
Well,
ladies, any good news for this week? Any feel goods to share?
Well, I have a good AI.
Oh,
I
that'd be
have
good.
a new, relatively new LinkedIn Learning Nano course, which is the short, like less than 10-minute ones that I think you
Shout
can get
out.
for free. I'll put it in the stories because I do think people can get free access. If I'm wrong, apologize. But it's nano tips for being a manager. And it's like 8, 9 things you can do, maybe 10 things with ChatGPT that can help you as a manager. And it has gotten like my best, I think, response of any course I've released so far. And it's real quick. So I've gotten excited. And I've gotten a couple messages from people on LinkedIn that gave some nice feedback on it. And so that feels good when you don't always, some of the messages you get aren't as positive when you put yourself out there. But anyway, you know me, I'm a big proponent on figuring out ways to use different AI tools, including ChatGPT as maybe the easiest one. So that's some good stuff.
Awesome.
See, I think you need to get ahead of this, digital workers. I see a nano course for you, managing digital workers.
Totally. 100%.
You got to get ahead of it. Write that down.
I'm reaching out to my LinkedIn Learning team now. I am.
Don't you think? I mean, really, you know,
Yes.
like, I mean, there's something there with that, right? Get ahead of it now. How do you manage
It's
those?
going to be, it's going to be a 0.1 star rating from the community. But hey, that's fine. That's, a view is a view.
I think people would watch it just to be like, what the heck is that? You know what I mean?
Too,
like,
I can, and I'm real serious. Like real
exactly.
thinking,
like it's real, but it's just cheeky. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Like that's funny,
Some Easter eggs in there to really, if you know, you know. I like that.
So maybe it's not for LinkedIn, but you should do that as a video. Like at least do a video on that, managing digital workers. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Select the name. Select the photo. Okay.
That's cute, right? I think that's on brand. I think that's funny. Oh,
Jay, what you got? What good news? Don't do this. I don't have good news thing that we've heard a couple times.
I got nothing good.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
I mean, I spoke for like 98 seconds. Come on. Do we need to skip a turn? Do you need to get inspired by Leigh?
Oh gosh.
You had a very exciting Prime Day.
I'm just going to say the same thing I said last week. Like I don't have anything.
Yes. You had a Prime Day. You've gotten good.
I can't say that. My husband will fucking kill me.
Oh, yeah. We test him too, see if he's listening.
No, he does. I know he does.
Oh,
he listens in front of me.
Okay, Jamie didn't buy shit on Amazon's Prime Day for Vegas at all.
Yeah, no, she didn't. I had that once where I went to the outlets with my friend and she bought so much shit. She told her husband, "Oh, we're just taking some of this home for Ashley. She doesn't want to tell her husband." And I was like, "That's some next level." Like, and she's like, "Make sure your husband." I was like, "No, we are not. This is not a no. Just anyway." What about you, Leigh?
Gosh, I've actually had a rough week. I've had a rough week. Oh gosh, but shiny things is that I'm writing that book. And so it's with the editors now. And I've been working on scripting the course that accompanies the book. And we're working on the cover design and all of that, So I'm super excited. Yeah, like it's moving. So hopefully it comes out in September. That's what we're aiming for. But I'm working on like collecting testimonials now. Like, for the back cover and all of that.
Ooh.
And I'm like, who do you ask? I mean, like
Big Tits McGee. It's going to be Big Tits McGee, Michael Scott, all the classic players. Man. Who are you asking? Are you asking us?
Clearly not.
I don't know.
Shit.
I just started thinking about it. Like I did a draft, like email request, and I mean, but like I don't know any CHROs anymore. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm like, who's in my network? I don't know. If you want to give me a testimonial, send me one for this book. I'll send you the pre-read.
This might be the best way to get it, though.
Who wants to endorse this thing and get on the back cover?
Let me tell you, I don't need to, see some big name and say, oh, this big name endorsed the person. Okay, I don't know if I believe that. I want to hear about, like, put a good description that's like someone that had a broke-ass job, their boss was kind of an asshole to them, and they succeeded, and they're feeling pretty damn good about life. Oh, okay. Describe the person in that way. You don't even have to use their real name. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'd read that. Okay. That's more compelling to me than, like, whoever else, big name. You don't need that. You don't need that shit.
Yeah, because it is kind of competitive with those testimonials, So I need to scrub my network and see.
But we're different.
But I was thinking of, I was thinking of actually asking my personal attorney to write me one because I've held multiple organizations to account for their toxic
This is not me.
workplace practices.
This isn't me, by the way.
And so I thought that would be cheeky to put on there. I don't know if she would, but like, to have like Leigh's personal L&E attorney or whatever account, or, she's serious about understanding toxic workplaces and holding them responsible, surviving them, and thriving.
Just make sure she has her phone number.
Do you think an attorney would do that? No, right?
Maybe Thomas J. Henry would.
I was going to ask her
him.
She's badass.
Yes, ask him. Ask him.
Could you imagine? Oh my gosh. Okay, I will just for fun. I bet I could find his email. Could you imagine?
Yeah, right.
And then I'll have to put like, if you know, you know, good. in a parenthesis. But if y'all, that's good advice, Ashley. Maybe even previous coaching clients and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
totally. Like put descriptions of people. Yeah, people don't have to use their real name. Like that's the thing. Some people aren't going to want to say their real names. That's fine. You don't need real names. You have this description, but someone that's gone through some real shit and you help them get through it. I care about that more than anybody else.
A rich, famous, successful person.
Yeah, who's just getting rich, doing this, a tit for tat.
See, I don't really know how testimonials work, but anyway, if the CHRO of Fortune 100 wants to put their testimony on the back page, please reach out. But that's where I'm at. It's a journey and it's a long time coming, and I'm excited. We're getting there, so it's moving.
Well, I think the people that you're reaching, like this is why we have different approach. Like I work a lot with employers to like help managers be better. You're also speaking to individuals. An individual doesn't give a shit about the, what title someone is in an org chart. They don't care about that. They're more enlightened. They know that the real thing that matters is you have a job, you have a life that you love, and titles don't matter. So that's my personal take.
Okay. So that's actually a really good idea, to put real feedback from real people I've coached and how using this approach has changed their lives or perspective on work. Oh, okay. That's clever.
That's what I'd look for if I was looking at somewhere like that, and be like, and even saying up there, like, I'm not putting big titles. I'm talking, my testimonials are people like you, and you were reading this.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. So I don't need to reach out to Oprah.
You can. I like
Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, Monica Lewinsky.
I know exactly. I know. I that's what I thought.
We love Monica so much.
Please do. We've tried.
Yes.
I swear I was going to email her today. It is literally on a to-do list about toxic workplaces, exploitation. I mean, that's what this is about. Surviving and thriving.
She's the only person that I've reached out. We would love to have you on the podcast, Monica.
Isn't that perfect for the book, though? That's why I thought she would be perfect.
Yes.
My attorney would be perfect.
This is good. And then,
oh my gosh, I'm cheeky, but yeah. But anyways, yeah. So that's good. So good things are cooking.
Okay.
I'm busy. It's nice.
We love it. Go get them.
Jamie, anything?
Yeah. Well, I'm a big football fan. And so the countdown is now officially on to Vols football and then, of course, NFL preseason, which, I can appreciate. I actually scored free tickets yesterday to Titans training camp.
Oh my God.
And I'm really excited to take the boys to that because I think they'll appreciate that.
That's cool.
So. That's fun. That's fun. Do you all watch Hard Knocks?
We actually also, I think we are about done with Receiver on Netflix.
Oh, I have that coming after I finish my Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders that I'm still in. I'm going to switch to Receiver.
It's good because Jones, which is my middle schooler, is playing wide receiver in middle school football. So I was kind of forcing him to watch it.
Was it family? Is it appropriate for the family?
Yeah.
Documentary-ish.
For this mom,
right.
For this millennial mom.
Did y'all watch Quarterback? That was badass.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Because I think receivers is just like that.
Exactly. I love it.
It's the rinse repeat. I love Full Swing. I love whatever Perfect Match or whatever the tennis one is. I watch every single one of them. We should have it about podcasts. Or HR social media creators. We'll have some of our, Frank, we'll have Molly, Cindy, the Dan from HR. We'll have a crew on there.
Oh man. Yeah, we do need a
That'd
show,
be kind of
don't we?
funny. For sure. Your voice. You need a voiceover. That's what we need. If you ever need a voiceover for something, that's Leigh is your person.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I would absolutely love to participate. Oh, damn. On that note, I hope I don't get a lot of reach outs on doing like sex lines, which I've been asked to do, considering the story share I shared earlier in this happy hour. And now with you asking or, saying she could do voiceover, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've kind of set you up for
I know,
for that, so.
I know. That yeah,
Apologies.
that's okay. I'll take it as a compliment.
For sure. For sure.
Oh gosh. Well, on that note, which is a weird one to leave on, but everyone enjoyed their weekends. Please take a break and relax. You deserve it. You've earned it.